everyone doing? Today is the World International Day for Indigenous Peoples. So today is a holiday. We need to celebrate it, and we need to hopefully fight for um, more days to be observed in such a sense. Um, when you look at the days for today, like today should have just been a day where everybody could have had like the day off. All courts could have been closed, but obviously it wasn't that way. Um, Today being a Friday, um, so it's good that it was an international day and it was observed. So when you look at UNDRIP, today would have been a perfect day to have a world conference on it. When you look at Article 1, Article 2, and Article 3, I'm going through a bout in court right now for guardianship termination, and I'm trying to have this give me a win. I'll be going to court on the 13th, so I want to see this right here. Um, I'm going to bring this up in court, so hopefully I get a W. And if I don't, it'll just look bad on the court in a whole sense, given the fact that um, when it says like indigenous people have a right to self-autonomy, self-economy. So today, it would have been a day to keep the business open. But either way, like it would have just been great. And so when you look at like self security and stuff like that, self determination, today was the perfect day for all of that. And like when you go to court and you argue self determination for like a civil court case or something like that, or what like Britney Spears went to court for. That's what I'm going to court for, something like that. What Britney Spears went to court for. So I just spoke to the attorney today, who's going to be on the case, and I'm looking forward to it. I just sent her my DNA bank, a picture of it. So I'm hoping to hear back from her regarding that, because she asked me, was I indigenous? And I'm just thinking to myself, like, of course I have to be indigenous if I'm from somewhere. So, like, if I'm claiming indigenous rights, why are you all holding me in the United States? So it's like it's a question that you have to answer on your own. And like she was kind of going in that direction, like how am I going to answer this question? Because it's like, if you ask me if I'm indigenous, like, okay, where am I from then? Like, if you want to argue that I'm not indigenous to the Americas, because my mother is 1% indigenous America for North America, but it doesn't say it in my chart. Mine just says Peruvia. So mine doesn't say North America. My mom says indigenous to North America. So like how are you going to argue that sense? You see what I mean? So I'm just one who is kind to the fact that when you look at UNDRIP, like it has everything in here that solves a problem for people they're trying to achieve their recognition. When you look at language promotion, when you look at medicinal effects, when you look at cultural differences, when you look at labor, employment, when you look at institutional representation, perfect. Like if I want to be in court and I have a right to say I want an attorney from overseas to represent me, they're supposed to motion that. You see what I mean? So like, it's so many ways you can go with that, man. Like UNDRIP was just a powerful document that came back in '06 that I was kind of grateful for. I wish I would have knew it in 2006 when I was 16. But like, it's so much stuff that I've just like taken for granted, like that I kind of regret it over the years, that I wish I would have knew earlier. But I'm just kind of glad that I know it now. So that's all I want to come to you all with, was just a short introduction to like this day being observed, and this being the World and International Day for Indigenous Peoples. So if you all can get out there and spread the word, This can be the Indigenous week. This can be the Indigenous month. This can be the Indigenous year. So just like spread the word, man. Like get it into many people's homes. Share it with people because they can only benefit from it. All right. So like I'm just grateful like for being 90% Bantu, like 10% European. I'm just grateful. You can't ask for anything more, man. Like your ancestors bless you with a gene pool for you to like just hold on to, because we never know where we're going in the hereafter. But um, we have a right to ceremony, tradition, oral tradition. That's why I created a YouTube because I wanted the oral tradition to follow me after my death. All right, so I don't know how long I'll be on Earth, but if you can create an oral tradition, um, speaking your own language, your own accent, it'll be perfect. But I'll go ahead and close out. You all download Undrip, read it to your family, share it with your family. It's a PDF format. Do your ancestry DNA, um, because we all Moors. You know what I mean? You dark skin, you caramel, you light skin, you half black, half white. You got Moorish blood in you. So like share it with people. Um, and just be grateful for this day, man, because like this day, it's right before the Jewish holiday on the 13th, and it's right after the day for the Purple Heart. So be grateful for this day and take heed in it. Great peace.